Hello everyone, I am back with another video and I am still talking about the purchase of my two new bags. This one being my Swiss Army map bag and this one is the Swiss Army medic bag. So in this video, what I will do is begin the cleaning process of the bags. And depending on how long the video goes, I may be able to get both of them done in one video. But if not, I will do only one in this video and then do another video focusing on the second bag. So I'm going to go ahead on and grab the water, my bowl of water, and I will be right back with you. Okay, I have my bowl of water here and it is slightly warm to the touch. So I'm going to get everything set up, but I'm going to give you all another look at the bags before I fully get started. This one is the map bag and this one is the style of a basic crossbody satchel. And something I want to show you guys, I have been playing with this bag and I kind of feel like, because I spoke about this little flap here at the back, I kind of feel like this is a flap that helps you turn this bag into a backpack. Now I would want it to fit because I can put it on as a backpack, but it's a little higher on my back than I would want it to be. So I will probably get like a little chain link extension, maybe about this long or so, something to extend it if I wanted to wear it as a backpack. But I wanted to show this to you guys. I think that that's possibly what this may be for. And I just been having fun playing around with them a bit. And this bag is the only one that has that slight vintagey type smell to it. It's not really bad, but I do have this in here and I put one of these little packs in here and it's helping out a lot. Yeah, it's helping out a whole lot. So this is one of those bamboo charcoal odor catchers and I just have that in here for now, and I guess it's absorbing whatever little odor or whatever is in there. None of them contain any type of mold or anything, although I do know that mold on leather, if old leather, it shows a good sign in a way because it shows that it's real live leather. It's very quality leather, but thank goodness there's no mold anywhere. I checked the bags really, really well. And I think I will begin the cleaning with this one, with the map bag, because it's smaller. And also I have my leather supplies here that I use to clean mainly my shoes. So I have like a lot of leather shoes. So these are my cleaning supplies. This is the only soap I have. The rest is like conditioners in here. Oh, this one is like a Wonder Balm from Doc Martin. This is the Dub-In. This one, Duck Feet. I own a lot of Duck Feet shoes also. And this is another conditioning oil by the popular brand Kiwi. And another thing I use a lot, and this is what I use on my skin a whole lot. I just love Bag Balm. So I may actually use some of the Bag Balm on them as well. I don't keep this in a box because this is what I actually use on my skin. And I know it's safe to use on leather because I will show you. The bag balm is the only thing that I have been using on my notebooks. My notebooks love the bag balm. So I know it's safe for leather because when I clean and condition these books, I use the only bag balm on them now to condition them. But I'll show you a few. This one, I mean, and look how beautiful. And this one, when I first got it, it was a little lighter than this. It was extremely pale. When I say it was nude, it was nude. So it is getting a little character to it. This is another one. I won't pull them all out, but this is just to show that all I put on these books are bag balm. So I know that the bag balm is safe to use on my leather. So I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. I have just a little bit white vinegar in my water. And this brush, this is a face brush. I normally get these for my face from Marshalls, but this is also a nice brush to use as far as cleaning the leather. Because what we have to remember is leather is actually skin. So whatever can be used on skin can be used on that as well. So mostly. You want to be careful, but mostly. I'm not afraid to experiment with my leather. So I'm gonna start cleaning in small sections. I guess I can start with, I'll start with the front because I'm gonna remove those straps. I don't know if I mentioned I do have a little white vinegar in the water. So I have a huge love for older vintage items. I always have been that way. I feel like they have such character to them. And I'm one that I just don't give up on the older items because I feel like they also have better life to them over a lot of the newer things that you can buy today. All of these straps have such strength to them. That shows they won't open very much. There's something so satisfying about this. And yes, I'm going to clean both sides because I'm cleaning the inside of my bag also. I actually love cleaning my leather, my shoes. Sometimes I just look forward to doing this, just sitting down and taking my shoes or my notebooks and just have a peaceful cleaning session with it. I hope I have you guys in good frame because the camera is over my head. Let me try to pop up. Hopefully you can see everything I'm doing pretty well. So I know this would be the easy one. After really get into here, it's going to be hard to actually see. Getting in here. probably need more of a toothbrush for the bottom, but what I will do is use the rag because it's harder to get in there with the brush. And like this, I can feel that I'm getting all of the corners. See, look, it has stretch to it. You can see that. Okay, now go for the straps. Okay, so I had to reload my video. I don't know why it stopped on me, but I'm gonna get these straps cleaned. Now I wish I had a jewelry cloth for the hardware. I don't think I have one. So I may try the toothpaste method on them. So as far as clean, I will call this one done. So this one is nice and clean. And I will get ready to move on to the next one. Okay, guys, bag number one is outside drying, and everything has been cleaned up and ready for bag number two. Because you wouldn't want to bathe in someone else's bath water now, would you? So I am going to get started on this bag. First, I have to take out the little charcoal pack I have in here. And yeah, that smell has calmed down a little bit. And that's just been one day that I've had it in there so far. So, 1 second. Okay, so same as with the other water, there is a little white vinegar in here. But what I'm going to do differently with this bag is first I'm going to give it a good wipe down with just a clean water before I go in with the wash to kind of open it up a bit. These snaps, my goodness, these snaps, they understand their job because they hold on so tight. The hardware on these bags is really, really something to be admired. The snaps alone are so strong, and then all of the closures, everything is so nice. So there was a sticker here, and it didn't leave any glue residue or anything on the bag. I did keep the sticker. I put it inside of my planner. At first, I was not sure. Okay, so at first I wasn't sure if I was gonna leave it on the bag, but I just decided to put it here inside of my planner. So it's just there. I did decide to keep it. But it left no glue residue or anything on the bag. I'm just gonna open the pores of the leather up a little more and get it ready for the cleaning. And there's so much more to this bag, so This one is definitely going to take longer than the other one. So we will have a separate video from conditioning for sure. So I guess I can start the cleaning now. And another thing I wanted to mention to you guys, this is actually the back of the bag. This is the front. This is the front. So when it is on hanging from me, these straps are made to hang flush against my body. And the bag, this is the actual front of the bag. So I just wanted to make note of that because I don't think I had mentioned that. Okay, I think we're ready to start cleaning. I have my coffee sitting here. Hopefully, I haven't been catching any splashes. So I have a little soap flavor in it. I don't think I got anything in it though. Don't be afraid to get down into your base, your leather products, and give them a good cleaning. They actually like it. It helps them stretch more and perform better. So I mentioned that this is a face brush. This is a disposable face cloth. Those packs of disposable face cloths that you can purchase. That's what this is. And then I have another one here. This one is one of those disposable napkins, but it's the heavy duty napkin, like the fancy style that you would get at get rolled up in fancy plasticware. It's splashed all in here already. Okay, take care of the entire outside before I go to the inside. So this bag I was thinking about using as either like my auto writing bag, but I don't know, I may use it as like a in some form like a everyday style carry also, because it's such a nice bag. I don't want to just give it a limited life, meaning I only take it when I'm going outside to do art, like maybe there's a large bookstore out here, a large half price books. So that's a place where I could probably go sit and like do art or something sometime, or go to a park. But I don't want to just have it sitting and waiting for me to do that. I think it's going to function as a everyday bag for me also. So these two will be like the bags that I use for running my errands, just for just about everything I'm doing, and I can have my other purses for more special occasions. And just appreciate the pearls here, guys. These are girl bags, so appreciate the pearls that I have here. They're living different lives now. I'm a person that would rather spend my money on a nice vintage or older quality piece, even if it's not considered vintage, but like nice older quality pieces, the 80s. I feel like a lot of deep, deep quality in clothing and different things stopped like between the 80s and 90s. And now it's such fast fashion type stuff. And I'm not really interested in the fast fashion items. I would rather go thrifting. And that was a time that I would thrift a lot and I got a lot of nice things thrifting. I don't thrift as much anymore because I don't want to be one of those people that have a house just full of all kind of stuff, and then you just don't have anywhere to put it, because constantly thrifting, that can happen to you really fast without you even realizing it. So I try to thrift for only what I feel like I need, and clothes can stack up on you really quick. So I have I have one bag. I've donated probably within the past year about 5 bags of clothes, and I'm gonna go in my closet and donate more, because I would rather get rid of some of what I have. If I feel like I want to thrift again, I would rather get rid of some of the stuff I have in order to be able to thrift and have space for new stuff. But I have a few nice things, not just clothing, a few nice quality items I might show to you guys in a video later on. And they're all like secondhand items. So let's see if the brush is gonna get in here. We are definitely getting it in with the soap today. Now, I've seen a few of these bags in use, not very many. I would say maybe 2 or 3 at the most. And it seemed like some people, I don't know if they pulled this out or if it didn't just come in their bag. I don't know. But there's a few bags that I've seen that this little part is not in there. And I think I would use it. I like it because I could put some of my, I don't have one in here, but I could probably put some of my smaller fountain pens in that spot. I'm going to get it so I could, you guys probably can't even see what I'm showing you. So this little flap here, in some bags, I think that people may actually pull it out, but I think it's cool and functional. I'm going to go get a few pens to show you. So these are 2 of my shorter pens. I feel like they would go in here. This side may have to be stretched a little more, but yeah, there's space for it to go down. I'm not gonna push it all the way down since I'm cleaning the bag, but there's space for them to go down and for me to close the flap, and I will have pins on hand. So I'm just gonna, once I get it going, I'm gonna have to stretch it out with those 2 pins there. But I think it's a good spot to at least put a few of my pins in. I'm finally starting to get hungry for food since my break time yesterday. My break time yesterday was 10 p.m. So that's the last time I actually ate a plate of food. When I made it in from work this morning, I made myself a bowl of chips, and I ate some chips with pickle slices before I laid down. And once I got up, I had a cup of coffee. And now my belly is telling me it wants something more solid. I think I've been taking these beef supplements, and they have been, I feel much stronger. I can feel a difference because I was never a person that really ate a lot of meat. I would eat poultry, and I'll eat fish. So I also struggle with my iron levels. So I decided to start incorporating the beef supplements in my diet, and I have been feeling much, much stronger. And I think it kind of suppresses my appetite a whole lot. I've never been able to tolerate eating actual beef because it would make me feel really bad. And the first time I took the supplements, I took the whole dose that it said to take, and I felt awful. And I thought I was just going to give up and not do it anymore. But what I decided to do was start taking them one at a time. And then I increased it to 2. Okay, so I do have a storage problem with my phone and it keeps shutting my video off. But I went ahead and finished up with the cleaning of the straps. You saw me clean everything else on the bag. And I have brought both bags back to the camera so that you can see them. So the next step will be conditioning both bags. So what I'm going to do is go ahead on and get this video uploaded so that I can clear my phone out and be back with part 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll be back with part 2 very soon. Thank you for watching.